Robert Mueller again reveals his true motives. Special counsel Robert Mueller is doing something that has me and many others just shaking our head, not at why he's doing it, but at his boldness in doing it. He is now going to offer limited use immunity to Tony Podesta for testimony against Paul Manafort. You heard that right. Another person close to the Clintons is going to be getting immunity, limited use immunity. What that means, in simple terms, is that nothing Tony Podesta says in his testimony against Manafort can be used against him in that specific line of questioning and testimony. But if other things arise out of it, if investigators look into statements he makes and they find crimes part and parcel to what they're looking into, then he could theoretically be charged with those. So that's the concept of limited use immunity. But the mere fact that Tony Podesta is being offered any immunity, to me anyway, reinforces the theory that Robert Mueller and the special counsel was that insurance policy that Peter Strzok and Lisa Page discussed in Andy's office that we found out about when their text messages were released. This is as bad as it gets optically for this nation. Mueller knows what he's doing. He doesn't care. This tells me that Mueller has one mission: to discredit Donald Trump. If they thought Donald Trump did anything illegal, he'd have been charged by now. They would have tried to charge him. I don't believe you can charge a sitting president with federal crimes because he can pardon himself, but they'd have tried. They'd have charged people around him and his family. They've got nothing. So they leak and they leak. And now, because they have nothing criminal on Trump or anybody really close to him, remember, General Flynn only got jammed up for false statements. They never found any collusion, which isn't illegal anyway, but any criminal conspiracy with Russia. This is all done for one reason: to discredit Donald Trump and make an impeachment case. This is as bad as it gets, but the optics of another Clinton person, Tony Podesta, John Podesta, like this with the Clintons, the optics of one more on the side of Clinton getting immunity, while nobody on Trump's side being offered immunity, tells America the true motives of Robert Mueller and Rod Rosenstein. We talked about this last week when Rosenstein called that ridiculous press conference last week to announce the indictment of 12 Russian officials. Well, what happened? Putin said, sure, come interview our people. We're going to come interview yours. And then when Donald Trump floated the idea of one of those people he might allow the Russians to question, being Ambassador McFaul, Obama's ambassador to Russia, well, all of a sudden, now it's a terrible idea and you can't do this. Oh, my God, no, because now a member of Team Obama might be touched. Now you can't do it. Now it's terrible. So then, of course, after McFaul is offered up, the special counsel's office leaks that Tony Podesta is being given immunity. This is now Robert Mueller and Rod Rosenstein in a quite frankly, a pissing contest with Donald Trump. They are tearing this nation apart because Hillary lost the election. And Donald Trump needs to step in, shut this down, and appoint a second special counsel, I think, to investigate the first special counsel. I love bringing you this, and I bring it to you now every day live, 7:30 a.m. Eastern on my new show, Declassified, live. Tune in Monday morning. Until then, you have a great weekend.